It all started with a note on my cabin door and ended with a bulldozer, the sheriff, and one very angry HOA president. To see what happened next, watch full story.
It all started with a note pinned to my cabin door. It was written in Kathy's crisp handwriting, which I knew well. Notice of violation. This structure is not allowed and needs to be taken down within 24 hours. If you don't follow the rules, you will face fines and legal action. I was shocked and stood there. Not allowed? My family has owned this cabin for decades. In the 1960s, my grandfather built it himself on a piece of land he had bought. I spent my summers there as a kid, learning how to fish, make campfires, and fix the ancient wood stove. It wasn't fancy, but it was a place to live. Kathy, the HOA president, didn't seem to agree. The next day, I saw her pacing at the border of my property line. With arms crossed, it looked like they were waiting for me to come and beg. As soon as I came up to ask what was going on, she started yelling. "This cabin is ugly. The HOA's architectural criteria are not met by it. I am asking for its removal as precedent. On Monday, bulldozers will show up." I blanked. "You set up bulldozers to come to my cabin?" Kathy smiled, apparently happy with herself. The HOA has full control over all of the properties inside its borders. You can't just put up a shack in the woods. This is where Kathy went wrong and died. My cabin was not even near to the HOA queue. The HOA only technically covered the constructed subdivision on the other side of the creek. My family's land had never been added to it, and the document was very clear. I stated to Kathy softly, "This cabin is on private property. The HOA doesn't have any say over it." She told me to get away. "Come on now, we have control over all the land here. When the documentation comes through, you'll see." I couldn't stop myself from laughing. "You can try, but you should probably look at the county records first." Sure enough, she did it again over the weekend. Flyers warning about my illegal building showed up in my neighbors' mailboxes. She even called the sheriff's office and told them to follow her notification. When the constable came to my door, he appeared sorry. "I'm sorry about this," he said. "We had a complaint, but when I looked at the parcel map, everything was evident. The HOA doesn't own your land. They don't have any power here." I smiled. "Mind staying around Monday morning? Kathy reports that bulldozers are on their way." He laughed. "I wouldn't miss it." And sure enough, Kathy showed up on Monday. She marched up with 2 construction workers and a bulldozer that was parked on the dirt road. She had a clipboard and pointed at my cabin in a dramatic way. "That's how it looks. Take it away right away." Before the workers could move, the constable walked forward and the sun shone on his badge. "This is private land, ma'am, and the HOA can't do anything about it. You are trespassing if you go past that tree line." Kathy stopped moving. "That can't be done. This land is... The HOA must have jurisdiction over this land." The constable shook his head. I looked at the county's deed records. Since 1964, this property has been owned by a private person. You don't have any power here. And if you keep pressing, you could be charged with harassment. The workers looked at each other awkwardly and then got back in their truck, without saying anything else. The bulldozer roared to life, then it backed up and drove away. Kathy's face got quite crimson. She screamed, "This isn't over," and then stomped away. But it was done. People in the area quickly found out what she was trying to do. People were angry with her not only for going too far, but also for wasting HOA money trying to rent a bulldozer for property that wasn't even theirs. The board asked her a lot of questions about it at the next HOA meeting. She attempted to make it sound like she was helping the community, but the invoices told the truth. She had to quit after a month. I still have the cabin, though. In reality, I had a big bonfire celebration the next weekend and invited half the people who live nearby. People brought drinks, marshmallows, and guitars. We told the story of the 24-hour bulldozer's notice like a campfire story, and we laughed till late at night. The truth is as tall as the cabin. Some people get too big for their britches, but actions speak louder than words.